Well, what's up, guys? Good morning and welcome to a new day in a new car. You know what this is. It is, in fact, the M4 CSL. So I'm going to try to set this car up. We're going to go meet up with a very close cousin of this car and head up to Cars and Coffee this morning. So it's going to be an awesome day. Really excited to finally be back in this car. Like I said, it's been a while since I've been in here. You guys know my M4 CSL 2024. This is a limited edition car. They made 1,000 of them. About 250 came to the United States. Very different from the next car, or maybe not so different from the next car that we're going to meet today. So come along for the ride. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Turn notifications on. Lots more videos coming this car season, guys. So here we go. Let's put her into drive. I think we're into drive, and we can move out. It's been setting for a little bit, so I have a TPMS light up here, but I think we'll be okay. Oh, cold tires. Bit of a cloudy start to the day, but here we go. This M4 just reminds me, it's been a while since I've been in this car, but getting in just reminds you of how much fun a rear-wheel drive sports car can be. And one that's track-focused like this is, you know, reminds you, when you look around the cabin, you just see lots of things that just remind you that this car, it means business. It means business. And this is the fastest car BMW has, I believe, around the Nürburgring to this point. So there he is. You know what that is, guys. You're gonna see it in a second, but it's unmistakable what that beast is. That car is just amazing to see, an M4 CS in Riviera Blue. Oh my God, check it out. It is stunning. So I'm gonna make a comparison video that goes into a lot more detail on what makes the CS, the M4 CS, the CS, and compare it to the M4 CSL. But that car is absolutely beautiful. I'm going to show you the interior changes compared to the CSL. That's the LCI update, as you can see from those headlights. It looks mean and menacing. I thought this car looked mean and menacing, and maybe I prefer it a little bit better, but oh my God, that thing is absolutely beautiful. So if you want a lot of the drip, that's the CSL, but you need the back seats and you need it to be a little bit more comfortable, that's the car for you there. So just absolutely gorgeous. I love that thing. Let me tell you a little bit more about this M4 CS. It's very much like the M4 CSL, except that it's more livable, as I said. So let me go and walk around maybe the exterior features of the car, and then we'll talk about the interior features of the car. So on the M4 CS, what you do get are some of the typical things that you see on the CSL. You got a rear carbon diffuser, you got a titanium tipped exhaust, you have the LCD, the laser lights of the CSL. What you don't have is, and what you do get instead, is this carbon fiber lip instead of the duckbill spoiler, and I'll show you that. Around the car, you get that carbon fiber roof, which you are used to seeing. You have the option of a carbon ceramic brakes. What you do have is on the side, and I always wish that the side skirt was carbon fiber, but it's not. Mirror caps are the same, and on the front, because this is an LCI upgrade, this is a facelifted car, what you get instead are these lights that are in yellow. And they're going to see how they're different from the CSL. And of course, you have the red grille surround of the CSL as well. So that's the big changes on the outside. Well, let's go and see what things are like on the inside. So one of the things I love about my car is the carbon bucket seats. They also have carbon seats. They're a little bit different. I love the dual contrast look. These seats are foldable, and they're both heated and electric, as you can see here. They still have that saddle bolster, and then they've got that nutsack rest, or whatever you want to call it. Another thing that's what's really interesting about this car is the steering wheel on the CS is a flat bottom steering wheel, nice and, you know, thick for racing, gives you that good feel. And if we step inside the car, what you also see is that the layout is a little bit different. Okay, so you have this large screen that really goes across the center here, as opposed to the CSL, which has them more traditional. The layout otherwise is pretty much the same. Lots of carbon fiber here in the center console, and pretty much everything else around is fairly similar. A lot of this setup is exactly as you would see on the M4 CSL. One of the other major things that you will notice immediately in this car is the setup that's in the back, because what you see is it does have a rear seat. This is something that's entirely missing, and those rear seats actually is a 60-40 split. And if you go around to the back of the car, and let me show you the trunk, you'll see that here you have a regular M4 trunk and 60-40 split, as opposed to the CSL, which is essentially just, it's bare minimum. There is just nothing there. The other thing too is the rear deck lid on the CSL is carbon fiber. It's a full carbon fiber deck lid, as opposed to only the carbon fiber spoiler on this car. Dampeners are different. The horsepower is essentially the same between the two cars. Torque is the same between the two cars, but just a little bit heavier. Now, I will say that this car is nicely taken care of. You're going to see this. This color is Riviera blue, and this car is fully protected with expelled PPF paint protection film, very much like the CSL. And a special thanks to our buddies out at Blackout Tinting in Gibsonia that have put this car and protected it for my buddy, so he can drive it and enjoy it as much as I do. Well, all right, guys, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to do a more detailed comparison, including me driving both cars back to back on the M4 CS and the CSL, to give you my true impression of what it's like. But my God, it is a beautiful car. Riviera blue, M4 CS, great car. Thanks again for watching. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, turn notifications on. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.